Hey VC, it's Ronnie again. Alright, I got another update. I'm going to do another 20 records and try to hold it to 20 minutes again. Did really good. What was I, 3 or 4 seconds under? So, just want to start out again by saying, hey, if you haven't gone and checked out Wolfie's site yet on his channel, got the link below. Go check him out, sub him. Great kid. He's got some more videos coming out after this weekend, I believe. So, let me get going now. So, a little while ago, pre-ordered and got in the new Dream Theater and Distance Over Time, I believe is the name of it. There's my glasses. Alright, hey, I can see it's in focus. So, Distance Over Time. Take it out of my plastic. This is a gatefold, I'll show it to you. Oh yeah. Really? Really? Have you ever seen limited edition black vinyl? Really? Crazy, crazy. Alright, so front, I love this. It's got that whole Hamlet thing going on there. The back, all the skulls. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, there's the limited edition black vinyl. Look at that. Is that pretty sweet? Look at that. Awesome. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Limited edition black vinyl. So is the vinyl the limited edition part, or is the black the limited edition part? I don't know. So since I did the most recent Dream Theater, I figured I would show you my copy of When Dream and Night. When Dream and Day Unite. So I did just get this too, and the back of it keeps showing. And so this is high gloss. Look at that. It's like a mirror almost. Right, there's the back. This one is in red. So, yeah, this one just came out. It did this red limited edition. It's number 568. 66. 68. 568. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, moving on. So I got this for my wife. She loves Steel Eyes Fan. So she's really into Celtic music, and this is something that she's really into. I'm not. I really know nothing about them. Just what I hear whenever she's listening to them. Right. So here was a Johnny Cash that I didn't have, and check it out. Somebody had put the grommets in here, and I've seen people that have put these in like binders and stuff, and then they put these grommets in there and then they can flip them open. But that's pretty crazy to me. I would never think about doing that to my records, but it's a good record. It's very nice and plays really well. So last Christmas I got a couple albums. Pink Floyd, Piper at the Gates of Dawn. The first one, obviously, it's the repress, the reissue, remastered. And then Saucer Full of Secrets too. So you guys just saw on my record store day, I just picked up the mono version of this, so I'll have to show those much. You guys know what those are. So I picked up got these, the represses, not represses, they are a repress, but the reissues of Sabotage, which is a pretty decent album. You know, it's one of the later Black Sabbath albums. And Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. So these are not originals, but both these Black Sabbaths, I want to say, they're probably under $15. I'm usually not spending more than $15 on Amazon for stuff. Now this came off Amazon too. This is one of the celebrating 75 years of Capitol of Music. Now these are really nice because they redid them just like they were the originals, and everything inside is just really nice. The inner jackets are really nice, heavy. So I was very impressed when I had gotten these. So, alright, Chicago. Which one was this again? So this is Chicago 14. And promo. So, and there's the songs that are on this one. So yeah, I like Chicago. I don't know if I'll ever have all their albums, but when I find a really good copy like that, I'll keep it. So I didn't have this Survivor, so I picked up Vital Signs, which is not one of their most popular ones, but it's got some good songs on there, if it'll focus. Hello. Maybe not. So cool. But Vital Signs, Survivor. So these next 4 albums are a band from the late 70s, early 80s. I'm probably not showing them in order here, but don't you hate it when you lose your train of thought? Sweet Comfort Band. So, man, I totally spaced what I was gonna say, but alright, so there's the first one, Breaking the Ice. Now, I can't remember, were these, I want to think, did they have Richard Dean do 1 or 2 of their albums? I can't remember, but here's another one, Hearts of Fire. So pretty cool paintings. I can't remember at all who painted these, but and then Cutting Edge. So I'd gotten all 4 of these for a decent price. So, but what I was gonna say is Brian Duncan is the keyboardist and singer on these 4 albums, and I've gotten to know, I've got several of his solo albums too, but I got to know him through a motorcycle ministry that I ride in, and got to ride with him, hang with him a little bit. So it's pretty interesting to get to know some of these guys that are in some of these bands and have been doing this stuff for quite a while. So the next two albums I believe I got these through No Life to Metal, through his site. And I'm sure, Scott, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I remember getting them through your site. But Romeo Riot, Sing It Loud. So these are like bands reminiscent. I don't remember if a lot of the guys from these bands were around in the late 80s to early 90s, and I don't know if these bands were. I don't know a lot about Romeo Riot. I think I remember more than I remember right now. Now it's funny when I do these vids late at night, I lose all train of thought. But these were awesome. I see Matthew Hunt was the executive producer, but so they're Brutal Planet ones instead of Retro Records. So maybe I got these through Boone's. I don't remember now. So there's Romeo Riot, and then we got Tango Down. This is a killer album too. Just another Brutal Planet. So with Matthew Hunt. So I must have got these through Boone's. But these are both just killer albums. I like them. I enjoyed them, and I need to put them in again because I haven't listened to them for a little while. So one of the favorite metal bands that I had, Christian metal band, in the early 90s was Bride, and one of their biggest selling albums was Snakes in the Playground. So they released this last year, Snake Eyes, and really in the vein of the Snakes in the Playground, and just great album. Great. I recommend it. Anybody that likes Bride, this is classic Snakes Bride. So they've had quite a few sounds throughout their life, and Dale keeps putting out music with lots of different groups and projects and stuff, and puts out different sounds and what have you, So, but him and Troy got together and did another Bride, and this hit it out of the park. To me, it's a really great album. So I got two more albums left, and I'm well under 20 minutes, so might be even around 15 minutes. So Whitesnake and Guardian got together. Two guys from Whitesnake, two guys from Guardian. So you got Jamie Rowe and David Bach from Guardian, and you got Rex Carroll and Michael Frian. Is that how you say it? I don't know. And they put this together. It's Revival, and on it, wrong. So they took Guardian songs and White Cross songs and did them as a 4-piece together. And as you can see, it's all signed. I bought this as part of was it Indiegogo or one of those project sites where you pay to help them finance their projects. So, but this is a really fun and a great album. You can still find it on a site here or there, but it's not that common anymore. And so when I started off this group doing Dream Theater, I showed their latest one, then I showed their first one. I showed basically the latest White Cross. So here's the first White Cross full album. And there's the songs on it. So this is an original copy I bought through I think I got it from Girder Music. He seems to get some of these in, and he had a special going around Christmas, I believe it was, and I believe it was half price, 50% off, and so I pulled the trigger on this because this album and a few others can sell for a few dollars, right? And we're looking at $100 range when they're at full price. So I got this and pulled the trigger on it. It's actually still in the shrink but open on the side, right? So it's still in the shrink but open, and pristine. Love White Cross. And you know, these guys are so young here, so young. So there's Rex Carroll when he started. And where's he now? There he is now. So Rex Carroll. Whoops. Over there. There you go. Rex Carroll. Yep. Like a lot of us, we just lost a bunch of our hair, right? So, alright guys. Well, that's it for today. And appreciate you guys watching. And time to get some rest, get some bed. It's late at night. I've been at a camporee with the scouts tonight. I came home to sleep in my own bed because it wasn't too far away, and I've been dealing with, you guys have probably heard my coughing lately, and so I figured it'd be better for me to sleep in my own bed. So I'm doing that, and then tomorrow morning get up, go back up and meet the guys up there and do the camporee and do all the events and all the fun stuff. So alright guys, you have a great night. I appreciate you watching, and God bless.